I have with me in the studio our very own sports journalist, Nanaya Asari, to take us into the world of sports. Hello, Nana.
Hi, Miriam. But before we go into the world of sports, I also want to add my birthday wish.
Okay.
So it's the birthday of Doreen Blaney, who is a nurse at the Clocksag Polyclinic. So it's also a
relationship
birthday.
Status. Please.
Pardon? Pardon?
Relationship status. Anyway, Nana, we welcome you to...
You want to put me in trouble there?
Oh, I don't.
Anyway, yeah, so she's a very good nurse, and then, yeah, that's happy birthday. That's just by the way.
Nana, what do we have in the world of sports today? Because I heard some Ghanaians were very angry to the fact that FIFA is, doing some kind of connection with GFA.
We'll come there. Yes, it's part of our stories for today. So let me just mention the tidbits that we have for us. Sure. We have the Wafu Under-20 tournament which just ended. Ghana, unfortunately, bad news again for our Under-20 team. They actually lost in the final by 2-1 to our Nigerian counterparts. We'll talk about that. Also, the story that you were talking about right now, that is FIFA. And FIFA is coming to Ghana to kick off the VAR. If you know VAR, it's called the Video Assistant Referee. And they're going to that one. they're coming to actually kick it off in Ghana and see how possible it will be. Looking at the circumstances that football is in at the moment. We'll talk about that as well. And then also Ghanaian players, Abdulaziz Issa and then David Odro, who signed for Barcelona. They've actually been received clearance, and then they'll be able to make their debuts.
That's some good news.
And then also we'll talk about the Ballon d'Or, the Ballon d'Or, which recognizes the best player in the world, the most coveted trophy for every footballer.
Sure.
And this year's own, in quite some controversial circumstances, I should say, has been awarded to Rodri. And then as a result of that, we'll see what Real Madrid thought about it. So they boycotted their Ballon d'Or ceremony. None of their players attended. So
I see.
That is one. That's what we have for you on sports, but we'll be delving deeper when we come back from this particular commercial break. So we'll be back with you. Don't go anywhere. Back, this is Sports on Coco Digest. My name is Nanaya Asari, and today I'm accompanied by Miriam Abnadede. Yes, we'll be doing this together. But in our first story, we are going to talk about the highlights. We are going to have the highlights of the Wafu Zombie tournament, which happened in Togo. We saw Ghana actually fall into a defeat to their Nigerian counterparts. Nigeria has won again, another war. Another Jollof war or something. This one, they actually won by 2 first-half goals by Parabo Evieri and then Arieri, I should say. And then, but in the second half, the consolation goal from Jerry Efrie wasn't able to give Ghana anything in the particular tournament. So the highlights, sit back and enjoy.
De cette formation ghanéenne. Et c'est Parobo qui vient donc d'ouvrir le score ici. Ça fait désormais 1 pour la formation du Nigeria.
C'est la brèche pour le joueur nigérien. Et voilà, il a profité de cette occasion.
Et puis, Koufar Samoa. À Samoa. À Samoa toujours. À Samoa. Oh, à Samoa. On préfère jouer avec la console de l'autre côté. Attention de Fenidelis Marfo, qui va soulever pour Nkourma. Nkourma, ah oui, le joli geste de Nkourma. Le contrôle maintenant, il avance un petit peu. Nkourma, oh là là, Nkourma. Heureusement, il a toujours le ballon. Nkourma, hey, oh. La rentrée touche la tête. Attention, avec la reprise instantanée.
C'est taux de douleur. Avec la tête pour la remise. Le capitaine ghanéen. Asamoah qui dégage comme il peut. Et c'est pas fini. Le buteur qui profite. La frappe.
Un second but. Le doublé. Qui balance dans la verticalité. C'est bien fait. Ah oui, le 1-2 avec Richemont Tété. Le centre. Et voilà. La réduction du score. La réduction l'égalisation du score sur un centre.
I hope you practiced your French because c'est le go, c'est très bon, vite, on fait le vite. That is just, by the way, French commentary, interesting. Mimi, Ghana, once again, we lost in this particular one.
So unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
I'm so disappointed.
We sat back, always as though we are a reactive team. We sat back for them to score 2 goals. And then in the second half, before we started playing seriously, I don't know what
I think we become used to that kind of pattern for some time. Always waiting for something to happen, and then we, get up and then do something. And that is what we are seeing today.
So this particular one, the better team actually on the day, when you look at the quality of chances that the teams, both teams got, you see that the better team on the day lost. And the winner for this particular one, that is Nigeria. The goals were scored by Kparabo Arieri, and Ghana's goal scorer Jerry Efriye. He scored 5 goals in the tournament, and he won the most valuable player. But you winning most valuable player in your team
and you losing
out. So that's another thing to actually talk about altogether.
So it means we are out, right? Or we are not out?
That was the final. So as the French would say, on famille la porte.
Hey, Nana, your French has come.
All right, so now in our next story, we have FIFA and Ghana FA will meet today to discuss the use of VAR. Interesting.
Very interesting.
VAR is the video assistant referee.
Yes.
So it says that this Thursday, October 31, the Ghana Football Association will engage with representatives from FIFA to discuss the rollout of video assistant referee technology in Ghana's domestic leagues. It says that the meeting, which spans 2 days from October 31st to November 1st, that is today and tomorrow, will be held in Accra, featuring FIFA's complete VAR project team. That's quite a contingent coming together. And it says that this session, known as the VAR kickoff meeting, marks the initial phase of FIFA's implementation assessment approval program, that's the IAAP. And this program is essential for any member of the association looking to adopt VAR technology. But when you look at the quality of our football now, and then the coverage that we are getting, we'll see whether VAR will be able to. It's quite a step in the right direction, but I don't know.
I don't think we need it now, seriously, because looking at the state of our pitches, that's number one. And even how many referees have we, trained in that regard to be able to analyze what we see from the VAR? These are some of the comments that people will raise because.
Well, but some people are saying that's why is it too late also, because you've seen that way back in 2019, 2018, other countries in Europe and even in Africa, Egypt and the likes have started using it. But I didn't know.
For me, I think we don't need it now. There are so many things that we can, liaise with FIFA to do for us as a country, not a VAR. Personally, I feel we don't need it now.
I think your points are valid.
Deep eyesight. We are witches and wizards. We will see everything.
Interesting. It says that during this crucial meeting, representatives from FIFA and the GFA will thoroughly review the project and evaluate key elements necessary for a successful implementation. So once FIFA provides its approval, Ghana will be poised to integrate VAR in its domestic football competitions. So that's it for the VAR story. So
but
we hope
FIFA should. I don't support it. Don't support it.
We'll come back to it, but let me just take the rest of the stories and then we'll talk about them. It says that Ghanaian players Abdul Aziz Issa and David Odro ultimately are now permitted to make the anticipated debuts for Barca Athletic this weekend. That's the youth side of the Barcelona team. And it says that following a successful resolution of their documentation issues, the two teenagers joined Barcelona's youth team during the summer transfer window, aiming to build a promising future in football, despite showcasing their skills in training sessions with both Barca Athletic and the senior team. They are yet to participate in any official matches. So Abdul Aziz Issa, an 18-year-old midfielder from Dreams FC, and David Odro, who was also a left back that came from Brecum Chelsea, and also 18 years old. Both players are seen as key prospects for Ghanaian football and play an integral role in Barcelona's youth development initiatives. And then we go to the Ballon d'Or ceremony, the much anticipated Ballon d'Or ceremony. It says that Rodri wins 2024 men's Ballon d'Or. That is it. So I'm sure the picture will be on your screen. It says Manchester City midfielder Rodri has been crowned as the 2024 men's Ballon d'Or winner. Rodri earned this prestigious award by playing a crucial role for both club and country during the 2023-24 season. He says that he was instrumental in helping Manchester City secure a fourth successive English Premier League title. Additionally, his outstanding performances at the Euro 2024 earned him the Player of the Tournament, an accolade as Spain triumphed in Germany. So this is how the standings are in the Ballon d'Or. The best player in the world at the moment is Rodri by the Ballon d'Or standings. The second is Vinicius Jr. And the third is Jude Bellingham, also of Real Madrid. That's Vinicius Jr.
Okay.
And then the fourth is Dani Carvajal, also of Real Madrid. And Erling Haaland from Norway, Kylian Mbappe, Lautaro Martinez, Lamine Yamal. If you're a Barca fan, Lamine Yamal has made it there as one of the youngest players to make it in the top 10 of the Ballon d'Or. And we have Toni Kroos, who retired after the Euros. And then we have England striker Harry Kane. That makes the top 10 for the Ballon d'Or. And then also in that particular same event, Real Madrid boycotts the 2024 Ballon d'Or event despite winning Club of the Year. So Real Madrid were given Club of the Year. But what they actually sought to get was the Ballon d'Or trophy, which is the most coveted trophy. He says Real Madrid has made headlines by boycotting Monday night's Ballon d'Or ceremony in Paris. Despite their absence from the glamorous event, Spanish giants still clinched the Club of the Year award. Quite a contrasting situation. There's a report suggests that the record Champions League winners were displeased with France Football Magazine's decision to overlook Vinicius Jr. for the Best Men's Player award. Instead, they were informed through an anonymous source that their prestigious accolade would be awarded to Spanish midfielder Rodri, and which was actually true.
So I happen to, have brothers in the house, and when this, happened, listening to their conversation, they were like, nah, Vinicius, is it Vinicius?
Yes, Vinicius.
He's supposed to, win the Ballon d'Or, looking at his performance as compared to Rodri. I don't know if you also buy into that.
Well, I mean, from my point, from my standpoint now, I can't pick sides, but if
you
Vinicius
had... because they were even saying that
if Vinicius had won it, you wouldn't have actually heard quite controversial comments like we are hearing now.
Yes.
So that is on the one part, and some people are even claiming that it's due to racism.
Yes.
And that is why he didn't win. So
exactly.
I don't know.
And some are also of the view that they have a bar, and looking at their performances, even if we are to say none of them even deserves to get the award.
Well, then I'm not sure anyone will get it because Messi and Ronaldo have previously set the bar so high that it's almost impossible for any other player to reach. I mean,
but we still have to give it to someone.
I mean, Messi scoring 90 goals in a calendar year, it's
unprecedented.
Yes. So when you think about the kind of bar, then I don't think any other player will be able to.
Then they should bring it down.
So they've actually brought it down. That's why Vinicius and that is Rodri were also in the same conversation. But when you think about Rodri and the reason why he won the English Premier League, which is one of the most difficult leagues in the world. And he won it for the fourth consecutive time in a row. And also, when you look at in Spain, the Euros, they actually won the Euros, and he was one of the most outstanding players for Spain in that particular one. So people are saying that for those particular reasons, then it's justifiable. And other people are saying that Real Madrid, they won the Spanish La Liga, and then they won the UEFA Champions League. So when you add both of them, it actually carries a lot of weight. And Vinicius Jr. also got to the semi-final of the Copa America, which is his country's thing. So when you put all the metrics up there, you realize that Vinicius Jr. deserved the Ballon d'Or than Rodri.
I think I have to change my team.
Which team are you?
Chelsea.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Miriam.
That's why I said it.
You just paused the conversation.
I'm changing now. I'm a Madrid fan. Hi, Madrid. Hello, Madrid.
All right, so Madrid, you just won yourself a fan. So also Ghanaian players, young players from Dreams FC. That's Abdul Aziz Issa and David Odro. They signed for Barca in the window that just ended. And they were actually given to the youth team. They're both 18 years old. Abdulaziz Issa played for Dreams FC. He was also playing in the Wafu Zombie tournament. Was one of the best players in that particular tournament. He's the midfielder. And when you actually look at his performance, it actually validates the fact that he was being called by Barca. But once again, documentation issues showed that he wasn't able to play any other match for Real Madrid. I don't know your thoughts on it. Players and then documentation issues.
Yeah, with these two young ones that have been signed off to Barca, I want to know what categories, like criteria, Barca used in selecting them, and how did they even get to know them?
So they have scouts all around
Okay.
the country that they actually pick based on performances. So in case your brothers play football, just tell them that they should be on the lookout. I'm a Barca scout, so I'll be coming to look out for them. So unfortunately, that is all we have for sports, and we have to wrap up quickly. So my name is Nanaya Asari. I did this today with Miriam Abnadede. This is Sports on Coco Digest.